was 2 years old, long back, ages back. Now, my beloved Mamaji, by sheer mistake, by wrongly identifying a bottle, fed me Lysol instead of some Ayurvedic medicine. Of course, I was rushed to the hospital, and doctors gave 25% chance of survival. But miracles do happen, and it's a long story. But here I am, Rajib, Bose, in front of you. Glad to be here with you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know that every year, 1 million children, they die within 24 hours of their birth? They do not get the second chance to live for the second day of their life. Tonight, all of us will go to sleep, hopefully. But 1 lakh people all across the globe will not wake up in the morning. Let's take the example of COVID-19. 50 lakh people, that's the official figure globally. Unofficial, some say more than 1 crore. 50 lakh people simply perished. They died. We were running helter-skelter for the survival, searching for oxygen cylinders, hospital beds, hiding within the 4 walls of our house, but we survived. Not too many people are lucky with having got so many chances to survive. Have you seen Squid Games in the Netflix? Squid Games. People die left, right, and center. But those who survive, huge bounty of prizes. So I think all of us are so lucky to have survived in this game of life, right? And the survival, that means, I believe, you see, the COVID-19, I believe it's the mother nature. It was getting rid of the human beings. The way we delete the files on our laptop, so Control-Shift-Delete. So almost the mother nature earth was deleting the human beings. And you survived. And so you're destined to succeed. You're poised to grow. And you're programmed to be surviving so that you can make the world a better living place, isn't it? Now, whenever we talk about survival, I think the most important book that comes in our mind is Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. I think someone might have read it. Yes, good. Now, I'm a fan of Viktor Frankl. Now, the point is that he's a Holocaust survivor. While staying in the Nazi concentration camps, and in front of his eyes, hundreds and thousands of Jews were being executed. Now, those who survived, he saw that there is a pattern. It's not just by flick of chance they survived. And for the survivors, there is a method. And the method, simply put, is something like this. They identify a purpose of life. They find joy within that thing. And then they actually immerse and imagine the output of that, outcome of that. So that's the method. And in Viktor Frankl's words, in his reflections, in his survival, what he says, that after some point of time, we never asked what we expected from life, but it was what life expected from us. So we needed to stop thinking about our meaning of life, our purpose of life, but rather think of ourselves as someone who has been continuously asked by life on a daily basis, on an every hourly basis. And the answer lies not just in philosophical discussions, but in real actions and the right conduct. But having said that about the survival, having said that about the purpose of life, meaning of life, I think the most important point comes right now. Are you living a fulfilling life? Are you unleashing all the potential that you have? Now, when you ask the question, that the main answer is that all about the mindset. And the mindset, while I talk about the mindset, and because you see in today's new normal, the post-COVID era, and as we go to the next normal, now we are also shifting from the skill set to the mindset. And while talking about mindset, let me tell you a quick story, the story of 2 twin brothers and their alcoholic father. Now, both the brothers, they have identical genes, and they grew up together in the same environment, same circumstances. But once they grew up, their paths were completely different. One of the brothers, the first brother, he became an alcoholic like his father, and he left out to be destitute, penniless on the streets. The other brother, he became quite successful, very sober, and a businessman. Now, when they are in the middle of their life, the researchers were questioning them that what happened, why they grew up together, but why this absolutely divergent paths. One of the brothers, who is an alcoholic, he explained that since I grew up in the circumstances where my father was an alcoholic, I was seeing alcohol all the time. It's absolutely natural for me to grow up like him. The other brother explained that because I grew up in an environment where my father was drinking all the time, alcohol all around, it's absolutely natural for me to swear not to replicate the life of my father. So you see, the crux of the story is that both started together, but they followed wildly divergent path because of the mindset. The first brother, he got the fixed mindset. Fixed mindset means he thought circumstances dictate his life. He thought he can't escape the circumstances. He thought he has to conform to the life that circumstances has laid down for him. On the other side, the other brother, he challenged the circumstances. He exploited the circumstances as a springboard towards a better life. He has not conformed to what life has laid down for him. And this growth mindset is very, very critical, what I propose in today's world. Now, growth mindset, you see, it's precisely determines a belief system. And it's a virtual source of anything and everything that can be done. And in the essence, it's all about the brain. And that brain, like any other muscle of the body, can be trained. No, it's not easy to attain growth mindset overnight. It's not easy. Of course, it involves a lot of hard work. But still, individuals who are interested, they can take a deep dive in understanding the concepts, the process, and they can also use those things in the practice also. Now, someone may ask that if I attain the growth mindset, will it solve all the problem? No, not at all. But what I can tell with you with a lot of certainty is that those who have embarked on the journey of growth mindset, they have a much richer sense of understanding of who they are, what they stand for in life, and what they want to go ahead in life going forward. Thank you.